Hello model railroad fans, welcome to Vintage Road and Rail. In today's video I'm going to make what I hope to be a fairly quick video, and we're going to be looking at this IHC locomotive, these 5 lifelike billboard cars, and this streamlined caboose. So I'm going to stop the camera for just a moment, set up on the tripod. We'll take a closer look at these quickly, and then we're going to put it on the track. Nothing special, just a loop of track here, and just watch it make a few laps just to see how this locomotive runs and see how these cars look. So hang tight and I will be right back. I'm all set up on the tripod here, so let's take a quick look at the locomotive. So if we look on the end here, we can see this is an Alco C628. So this is going to have 6 axles. 3 axles per truck, and it's made by IHC, and really about the only information of worth noting is right here on the side. So let me just scan across, that way you can kind of take a look at that. And I don't recall if there was anything, well, the back's pretty interesting too. It just shows some of the locomotives that IHC offers. And really, I'll be honest with you, I think they have a pretty good lineup of locomotives, especially if you like steam locomotives. And they seem to run really well, and they're not cheap. Alright, and as you can see, I got this for $12 at my local train store. And I kind of forgot I had it, to be honest with you. So let's unbox it here. There's not much in the way of paperwork. So in here, we're just going to get a little bit of detail about the locomotive and the limited warranty. And then we have an exploded diagram with a parts list. Alright, so we got an extra coupler. I don't know if there was always just the one, or if there was 2, or if there was ever anything there and someone put it there. So here's our, did I just break it? Oh, I think I just broke the handrail. Crap. Alright, so here is our C628. Southern Pacific. I think it looks really good. All the detail is molded in except right here. I don't know if I can angle it right, and you can, I was trying to see if I could put my finger here. I don't know if you can see me blocking the light out, but you can actually see through that grill. And on the top, molded in detail. We've got our horns, everything looks great. Not a lot to see on the bottom. Come around here to the back, and we've got where number boards will be, and our backup light, which I don't think we have an actual backup light, and some molded in detail. And right here is where I accidentally pushed on the rail, and identical on the other side. And let's see the front real quick. And that's it. Just kind of a quick walk around them. I'm trying to keep this video from being too long. And then we've got just a basic Southern Pacific caboose to match it. I'm not sure who this is made by, but I've got metal wheels on this one, and I've got a Kadee coupler on one end and a horn hook on the other. So sometimes I'll run this up at the club to serve as kind of an adapter. Alright, now the rest of these are lifelike cars. So all the detail on them is the same, they're identical. So we'll look at this Kool-Aid car here and just know everything else is identical, including being complete and having the brake wheel. So I'm not real sure if this is a retail car that they sold, or if it came with one of their promotional sets from, like, say, ShopRite or one of those grocery stores. But I think everything looks nice and crisp. The molded in detail looks good. Brake wheel is there. Looks like it needs to be cleaned up just a bit. And everything looks good. Now these other 4 cars, they do come from a set. I do not know which one. I got these when I first got into model railroading. So we have this rail vac. Everything looks great on there. And all these doors do open. You saw that one tried to slide open. Then we have this hefty Easy Foil. Good and crisp, looks great. And then we've got this Scotties. And I'm guessing that's some sort of like Kleenex type thing, or bath tissue, toilet paper, whatever. So again, looks really good. And then this one has two different things. You got this Ocello and Scotch-Brite on this side. But if we flip it over, we got 3M and Post-it on that side. So all of these look really, really good, really nice, and they're all complete. And I'm really happy I got them. I probably paid more than I should have for the Kool-Aid car, but I got these at a pretty good deal. I think it was roughly about $20 or $25 for the pair, or for the set. So let's back up here and let's get this loaded on the track. So got my little railer here, and we're going to start with this caboose. Once I get everything loaded up, we'll come off the tripod. Alright, so let's start with this green car here. I like to try to put my brake wheel towards the back. Get on there. Don't know that it matters, but I like the look of it. So we'll do the Rayovac car. Come on. The rail is supposed to make my life easier. Alright, so now let's go to the Scotties car. And we're gonna put the 3M side facing me. Well, I guess we didn't have much choice because I like to have the brake wheel on the back. And finally, for the cars, we got the Kool-Aid car. I tell you, these billboard advertising cars are what got me back into model railroading, and they're a big part of my model railroading. I actually collect these cars in these sets. Alright, so we're going to flip this around. No real reason, just for the fun of it. And load this up. Alright, let's come off this tripod. Set that off to the side. Alright, so let's back up and pick these cars up, shall we? And let's go backwards, not forwards. So we're coming along, coming along. Let's slow down. And we got them. So let's test our slow speed out. This has a can motor with at least one flywheel, maybe dual flywheels. Alright, so we're moving really slow too. Stopped. There we go. So it's cogging a bit, but it's going very slow. So I think that looks really good. Alright, so let's speed her up a bit. And then let's back up and take a look. So we got our Southern Pacific Alco C28, or 628 I should say. And we've got 5 lifelike billboard advertising cars and a Southern Pacific caboose. Let's get a little closer look here. Now this locomotive can move out, so I'm not going to put it on max speed. In fact, my very first video was of a gold version of these. I guess it was kind of like a demonstrator unit. And I'll try to remember to link that at the end if I can. Alright, so let's go just a smidge faster. And you can see by looking at my power pack, I'm only about 50%. Which for a DC locomotive, that's really good. That means I've got a lot more headroom. So let's come down here. Get down here about the track level. And we're coming up on 10 minutes. Alright, railroaders, this is our IHC Alco C628 locomotive. And we got 5 beautiful lifelike billboard advertising cars, and a caboose. Alright, well, if you enjoyed taking a look at this, make sure and hit that like button for me, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and hit that notification bell. That way you will be alerted as to when I have another video go up. Coming up on the 16th of August, we will be looking at a Elvis commemorative train set. Alright, well, I'm going to shoot a few more seconds of this after I shut up. So thank you very much for joining me here at Vintage Road and Rail. Happy model railroading, guys. Take care.